Welcome back everyone to GameZone Birdroom. GameZone. It's not the GameZone Birdroom without all the birds. You alright, Dex? Who's a pretty boy? He's the grumpy one. Oh, Grumpy Moose. And my little babies. What have I got for you today, guys? Well, we're going to do some further testing on the Super Console X King. I've managed to add some Sega Saturn games to it, and we're going to test to see how well they run. First up is an absolute classic, Daytona USA. Graphically, not a very pretty game, but boy, does it play well. One of 3 games I actually got with my original system. So a lot of time spent playing it. And I must say it's running very well on the Super Console X King. Not too sure why the sound is quite low. I've noticed that. And this is playing in the original mode. I will upscale it to 2x later on in this video. Yeah, it is looking good and playing well as well. He timed that just perfect. I'll do another lap after this one and then we'll test another game. Next up, a bit of Marvel action. Another classic Capcom fighting game for the Saturn. Capcom did produce some great fighters. Look at the animation on the sprites, fantastic. Such a beautiful, vibrant, colourful game. And I thought this would play well. It's a 2D game and yeah, it's running really well for the system. Again, this is in its original mode. I will upscale this later in the video to 2x. But yeah, this is playing fine. One of my favourite fighters for the system. Got some great characters to pick, each with their own unique moveset. And my favourite, of course, is Spider-Man. Next up, we'll try a more difficult game to emulate, Sega Rally. I did try Virtua Fighter 2, unfortunately that didn't play well at all. In fact, it was unplayable. The characters kept on disappearing. Yeah, it didn't play well at all. Now for Sega Rally. The best racer on the system. Such a great conversion of the arcade original. As you can already tell, there are some graphical glitches. Trees disappearing. Yeah, this game I don't think is going to play that great. Oh look, the cars aren't even there. That's not a good sign. Again, more graphical glitches. As you can tell in the track, there are some graphical glitches as well. My driving is terrible. Glad my driving lesson wasn't as bad as that. But you know what? The actual speed of the game is running really well. You can have fun with this game. If you don't mind the graphical glitches that you're gonna see in it. Yeah, it's playing okay. Well, what we'll do then, we'll finish this lap and then we're gonna upscale it to 2x. Right, to get into RetroArch, we're gonna click both analog sticks down. That will bring up RetroArch. We're going to go down to options. We're going to go down to resolution mode and we're going to change that to 2x. Go back, reset, and that resets the game. Back with the new settings. And there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Although there are more graphical glitches.
Sega Rally Championship.
Now I think this game is going to play quite slow. Just due to the fact that it's not running 100% anyway. Looks great.
3, 2,
Looks really nice.
go.
And yeah, it is running slower. And I don't like the effect on the back of the car, that wobble effect. It's a bit off-putting. And the car feels really sluggish and heavy. Or is it just my bad driving? No, it can't be my bad driving. Yeah, car's definitely feeling heavy and sluggish. Yeah, if you're going to play this on the Super Console X King, I would keep the settings to the original. It just plays better. Right, next up, Daytona USA. Now, being an older game, this should play all right. And as you can tell, there's not really any graphical glitches. The speed is just about is the same as it was in the original mode. Yeah, so this game is playing great. So it's going to be the more demanding games, like Sega Rally. As I said, Virtua Fighter 2 just was unplayable, just didn't work. In the next Super Console X video, extended testing that I will do at a later date, I will show you how to add games to the system and show you stuff to do in the settings. Go more in depth with the settings. And the last game is Marvel Superhero again. And tell you the truth, I can't really tell much of a difference between the original and upscaled to 2x. Looks brilliant either way. And again, this is playing great. I thought it would, where it's a 2D game. In the end, you're going to get some good performance out of the Sega Saturn on this system. I am quite impressed, really. As I said, the harder to run games, your Virtua Fighter 2, even Sega Rally, if you want to upscale that, they're just going to be unplayable, or they're not going to run very well. But some games like Fighting Vipers, Sega Touring Cars, X-Men Children of the Atoms, Nights in the Dreams, they perform really well. Yeah, very impressed. Anyway, guys, this is pretty much it for the video. Back to my ugly boat race. So there we have it. A few more games for the Sega Saturn running on the Super Console X King. Sega Rally in the original mode run quite well. There were some graphical glitches, but overall it ran really well. In its high res mode, there was a lot more graphical glitches. The car seemed sluggish. And, you know, the back of the car had that sort of wobble effect. You know, I didn't really particularly like that. Best to play that in original mode. Daytona, on the other hand, played really well. The speed of it was still, you know, up there with the original version of it. You know, it looked fantastic. It looked almost arcade perfect, didn't it? It looked really good. Marvel Superheroes, that played really well as well. I mean, you couldn't really tell much of a difference between the original and upscaled 2X. But overall, you know, I'm quite happy with the performance of the Sega Saturn on the Super Console X King. You know, it did impress me, actually. It's a great little system. If you're going to buy it for, you know, your N64 Dreamcast and all that, it is going to be a bit more hit and miss, but it is a powerful Android console, or should I say Android box. So there we have it, guys. I'm going to do some more testing with the Super Console X. Next time I will show you how to add games to the system and do a few things in the settings. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Button bash that like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and take it easy. GameZone.